This video will demonstrate how to create breakout rooms in a Google Meet. To help you understand what's happening in the student view and the teacher view, I have two windows open. On the left-hand side, I have the teacher view, and on the right-hand side, I have a student view. In this example, we have one teacher and 4 students in the class. Now, when I'm presenting, I like to show my tile with all of the other student tiles. So in the upper right-hand corner, when you see a little preview of your webcam, you'll notice that there is a show in a tile icon. When you click on that, it'll make your webcam one of the tiles on your screen. You'll notice that this does not change the view for your students. It only allows you to kind of see a better picture of what you look like and what the students are viewing. Now, the next thing, if we're going to take a look at the breakout rooms, one of the things you're going to do is you're going to look on your toolbar here, and you'll notice you have a new icon, which is a triangle, circle, and a square. This is your activities toolbar. So when you click on activities, your pop-out panel will appear, and you've got 3 activities on this section. You've got breakout rooms, polls, and the Q&A sessions. Now, students over here on the right-hand side, students also have the activities icon, and they have those same 3 activities. Now, the difference is that you as a teacher, when you click on breakout rooms, you have the ability to edit and create breakout rooms. You'll notice that the student, all they have is just the ability to wait for the teacher to create the breakout rooms. So I'm going to close that panel because generally a student will not go into that unless they're participating in a poll or a Q&A session. But for the teacher view, on this side, you're going to go to breakout rooms. You'll notice that all of your participants are listed in the main call. This is the main room where you've started your Google Meet. When I click on the pencil icon, I can edit my breakout rooms. The first thing is it'll ask me how many rooms would I like to create. Being I only have 4 students, 2 rooms is perfect. But if I wanted, I could increase this, and you can increase it up to 100 different breakout rooms in a session. For this example, I'm just going to leave it at 2. And then we're going to take a look at the timer here, and I'm going to click on timer. By default, you can set a timer of 30 minutes. For this example, I'm just going to say 3 minutes. What's nice about the timer is that this keeps everybody on pace. So if you're doing a breakout room activity and you want everybody to work on something or discuss some questions for 5 minutes, this will allow you to set a timer and everybody will be told to go back to the main call after 5 minutes. Once you've set the timer, you'll notice that the button turns blue, just letting you know that you have set the timer. Your shuffle, you'll notice the students down below here. Right now it's 1, 2, 3, 4. When I click shuffle, you'll see that those numbers are rearranged, so my students are rearranged into different breakout rooms. Now, one of the things I don't like right now is that you do not have the ability to preset your groups. So maybe you've already assigned your groups. You can't set those ahead of time. You have to wait for all of your students to join the Google Meet, and then your only option is just to click shuffle, and they'll be sorted into different breakout rooms. Now, if you have specific groups that you want to set, you'll have to take the time to click and drag students to their correct breakout room groups. So you can do it, just that it's a little tedious. But if you just want to quickly shuffle and randomly put groups together, that's very quick and easy. Of course, the clear icon, that'll just clear your breakout rooms, and then you can click shuffle to reshuffle those groups. Once your groups are set, just click on the open rooms. You're going to see over here on the right-hand side, this is the student view for student number 1. When I click on open rooms, student number 1 should be asked to go to breakout room number 1. So when I click open rooms, you see that the student gets an icon or a message saying you've been invited to breakout number 1. You can return to the main call anytime. That student will simply click join, and they will be moved to breakout room number 1. Now, I've enlarged the screen for student number 1 just so that you can get a better view of what this looks like for the student. In this example, student number 1 is in with student number 2 in this breakout room. And at this point, they maybe have some questions that they're supposed to discuss or whatever the activity is. In the layout, you'll see that at the top, they have a yellow bar letting them know how much time is left according to how much time you set for that breakout room. So we're down to 2 minutes now. One of the things they can do is they can return to the main call at any time. So this would just return them back to that main room. They can also ask for help. So if student 1 clicks on Ask for Help, the teacher will receive a quick little notification that a student has asked for help. But you'll also see over on the right-hand side that in the breakout room, you're also going to see that a student asked for help. You can click Join to join that room. And now you'll be in that breakout room with the students where you can help them get help. You'll see that the timer counts down, and once it reaches the end of the time, the students receive a message saying that they can return to the main call. When everybody clicks the link or the message to return back to the main call, you'll see that you have everybody back in the room. One of the buttons I did not show is that while the breakout rooms are going, you as the teacher at any time will have a button that says Close All Rooms. And when you click that, all students will get a message asking them to return back to the main call. So one of the things I do like about the breakout rooms is that this allows you to introduce a new concept to your students, and then you can break out into a small group activity, say for 5 minutes. And then you can actually bring them back to the main room, do some follow-up with them, redirect them, and then send them back with their same group. So you'll notice if I click on this pencil icon, it puts everybody back into the same group they were in when the breakout room timer ended. So you'll notice that I, as the teacher, was in breakout room number 1 talking with this group. So if I click Open Rooms, I'm going to be placed back into that group. I can click and drag myself out of that if I would like to open up the groups and remain in the main call. When you're done using the breakout rooms, you can either click the left arrow to get back to your Activities panel, or click the X to remove the panel altogether. This video demonstrated how to create breakout rooms in a Google Meet.